What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life.
Hey, Katie.
Welcome to the vicinity of Brunswick, Maine. We are along the beautiful coast of Maine.
It's fixed.
Can you see somebody's coming from behind us? Because I can't see at this angle.
I can't. Wait. Go.
Hopefully they see me. Hopefully they see me.
It stopped doing the thing.
Cool. All right. Just charge it up and we'll have it ready for the next video.
Alright.
Welcome to the beautiful coast of Maine, guys. We are exploring Maine for the first time, and I have to say, beyond any doubt, one of the most beautiful places we've seen so far in the United States.
Definitely.
However, we have to keep exploring.
Yes.
So we're going to continue towards Brunswick, Maine. I kind of wanted to start the video off over here near the coast, so you guys can get an idea of what the coast looks like outside of this time before we hit it up. Some of the cutest little houses I've seen my whole life out here. This is just beautiful. It really is. Just gorgeous natural settings out here. This is Mountain Road. This will take us there. All these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past red. So come on, somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching, have a little fun. Bring my tractor, bring my dam.
You know what this road reminds me of?
Millbrook, Alabama.
No. Like that bear goes over the mountain song.
How's that go?
The bear goes over the mountain. The bear goes over the mountain to see what he can see.
I have no idea. I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Have you heard that song?
Yes.
I've never heard it.
How? It's like in every kid's song.
Do you think my parents played kid songs to me when I was little? My parents played.
We have nieces and nephews. I've heard it with the younger generation.
I don't play that to them.
They play that.
My parents played Marco Antonio Solis, Los Bookies, Los Temerarios, Juan Sebastian. You used to think I was listening to bear songs.
My parents played age-appropriate stuff.
There's nothing wrong with Marco Antonio Solis for young children. There really isn't.
No, that's fine. But, like...
Los Bookies.
Yeah, like kids' songs would be played for children.
Yeah. My parents weren't entertaining me that much. They were just like, here, Marco Antonio Solis. Polo Montañez. Monchi y Alexandra. That's the kids' music I listen to. Ain't no song about no bear.
I heard
There's a
songs
song about a dog.
bears, rabbits.
El baile del perrito. El baile del perrito. Song about the dog. La vaca. La misma vaca. The cow. La vaca, la misma vaca, la vaca.
Didn't your parents put kids' cartoons on for you?
South Park.
They put South Park on
Yeah,
for you?
they thought that was cartoons for kids. They didn't really know English, Katie. They just put South Park. Ooh, here we go. Wow. Where's those cough drops I had? Right there, can you grab me one? Okay, they didn't know English, so they didn't know it was bad.
Yeah.
Like, I've been watching South Park and my parents were like, oh, these are some strange cartoons. Learning the importance of life and death through Kenny.
Did it, like, exploding
heads means.
Yeah.
watched a lot of Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network was pretty cool back then.
Yeah.
I never liked Nickelodeon. I was more of a Cartoon Network type
I was Nickelodeon.
Really?
Yeah.
And I think, like, if you watch, like, isn't it weird that at that age you were already politicking? Okay, so I never liked Nickelodeon. I only liked Cartoon Network.
I did watch some Cartoon Network, but Cartoon Network wasn't really what I was into. I mean, I would watch the old cartoons like Bug Bunny, Scooby-Doo, but
you were usually loyal to one or the other. You didn't watch both.
I would watch Disney too.
Never liked Disney. Never had it.
You never had Disney?
Nope.
I was watching like Roly Poly Oly, Bear in the Big Blue House,
Got that Roly Poly Poly.
Out of the Box. Yeah.
Just got that Roly Poly.
And also watched like PBS. Yeah.
I think the only things that I watched off of Nickelodeon was sometimes the Rugrats if there's nothing else on. The Rocket Power. That was Nickelodeon, right? Can't remember.
I watched that show.
Hey Arnold.
I loved Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
Like, I watched that show. It was like this clown lady dressed up as a clown. Comfy couch or something. I don't know.
That sounds creepy. GPS downtown Brunswick.
Okay. Like, I would watch like some Canadian stuff because I lived in Detroit and we get some Canadian channels.
Canada?
It was nice.
Canada. There was Canadian cartoons?
It wasn't cartoons, it was like TV shows or something like that. I remember watching Lamb Chop.
I remember eating lamb chops.
I did some of that too.
Marinating them in rosemary and... Where is it you put on lamb? Rosemary and...
Mint jelly?
No. There's two herbs that you put on lamb. One is rosemary and thyme. Yeah. Time and time again. I really liked Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
The Coyote. And on Cartoon Network I liked.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, was it?
Dave Chappelle. 106 in Park.
I didn't watch Dave Chappelle until I was a teenager.
Oh man, we would come back from school and run into my grandma's house, and then because my grandma had TV, and we would watch Dave Chappelle after school. Come back with my cousins and from school, and we would watch Dave Chappelle. Because from school, I wouldn't go straight home. I would go to my grandma's house. The house is huge. I would go straight to my grandma's house, and we would watch BAT 106 in Park.
What time would you show up at your house?
Didn't matter. I got back from school. If I didn't show up, my parents wouldn't give a crap. If I showed up, good. If I didn't, then well.
If I didn't show up back at home, I would have been in so much trouble.
You're a girl. I don't know. It's different. I get off the bus, either hang out at my grandma's house. We had a spot where we would hang out too.
Yeah. Okay.
See, like we had like we call them clubhouses, but they're pretty much like different cliques would have different places to hang out. So like we had our clubhouse, and then like basically like the kids had little spots.
Yeah.
So when we got back from school, we would make clubhouses in the woods, and then each like clique of kids would have their own little place to hang out. So we had ours behind our house where we used to live.
Yeah.
Somewhere near there, along that wall, before they built that up. That was one clubhouse. There was another one way back in the woods. But if you weren't part of their clique, you couldn't just go in their clubhouse unless you were raiding their clubhouse. You'd go and like destroy the other clique's clubhouse in the woods. Couldn't get caught. And then you'd have to leave kids at your clubhouse to do like watches, make sure that they weren't going to raid your clubhouse when they got back from school. Pretty much after school, you better run straight to your clubhouse and make sure that the other kids weren't going to go and raid your clubhouse.
No, I could play with my friends after school. I just had to go home first. Check in. Yeah.
That was a boy.
Even if I had a boy, I would probably enlist that same rule.
I would always go straight to my grandma's house either way.
Yeah.
It was a half a mile walk to my house regardless.
Yeah.
We hang out there. Everything changed after Grandma went. It was cool when Grandma was here. All the kids would hang out together and times that will never come back.
Yeah.
How far are we from this town?
6 minutes.
Cool. Kind of looks like northern Michigan here. Look at how there's ferns underneath the trees.
I don't think we ever lived less than 30 minutes away from family members. My whole life. Other than like my grandparents, once. The ones that lived in Michigan.
I think it's kind of greedy when grandparents moved to Florida.
What? Well, my grandparents did move down when they were retired, but they were just nobody.
If I was from up here, and my kids were here, and my grandkids were here, why would I move to a different state? That's kind of weird.
Well, they weren't there permanently. They would just be down there for the winter until we moved down there.
You know what part of the problem is with the United States right now?
Mm-hmm.
Like addiction and all the bad things we're facing.
Mm-hmm.
My personal opinion is the fact that grandparents, instead of staying in their states and with their families, retire to Florida or Arizona. And I feel like grandparents play a huge role in like upbringing of kids. In a way, like just family structure.
Yeah.
Is gone because instead of parents being there and with their grandparents and having like that whole structure, the grandparents moved to Florida or Arizona, and like the whole family just falls apart. Even when I lived in Florida, I always thought it was kind of greedy that people would do that. It's just move to be far away from your family. Like that's when your grandparents, I think, do have a responsibility to the next generation. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
And it might just be a symbolic thing. It may not be like a physical like obligation to take care of people. Not like that, but like there's some type of structure of humanity that you see your grandparents and they hold the family together and I just feel like when the grandparents disappear.
Yeah, I can relate to that because when my great-grandparents were alive on my mom's side, we'd go there all the time. It was like we'd go down there a few times a year and it'd be like this huge family. It's like this huge family. And then when they passed, I think we only went down there like 2 or 3 times.
I think it's like a structure of respect, that teaches respect to the next generation. And if that's gone,
then what do you have?
What am I doing here?
You're turning left here.
And how would I know if you and Siri are both? You're not telling me. Neither one of you women's talking right now. I pay you both to talk, and neither one of you are doing it. This right here on the left is some type of university.
University?
Look, I'm gonna freestyle drive. I see where I'm at.
Okay, cool. And the
Explore
same
Brunswick.
thing with the other side.
And then from Brunswick, we're gonna head over to.
The great grandparents die, and then the family unit doesn't get together anymore.
No, I just feel like grandparents moving to Florida or like Arizona is kind of greedy. I think you should be there, unless you're buying a house in Florida. Then Katie's a realtor, and then yeah. In that case, just disregard my opinion and just buy the house in Florida. We'll help you. Katie will take care of you. Yeah, it's not a big deal. So don't even worry about what I said. Because Katie is a realtor in Florida. So if you're thinking about moving to Florida, Catherine, what's your phone number? Give me your full name like a proper introduction.
My full name is Catherine Rodriguez Ochoa. Everyone calls me Katie, though.
I call her Catherine the Great. Just to be clear.
Okay. I am with Keller Williams Suncoast out of Lakewood Ranch, Florida. If you're not familiar with that, it's the Sarasota, Bradenton area.
Southwest Florida.
Of Florida. And you can get in touch with me at 239
440 7173. That's her cell phone number. Business inquiries only, people.
Yep.
Please. But anyways, if you're thinking about Southwest Florida, we've lived for 20 years. We've lived in Naples, we've lived in Fort Myers and Sarasota area. Those are three great areas that we've lived in and are very familiar with for over 20 years of experience living down there. So if you need a realtor in Southwest Florida, Tampa, or even as far as Crystal River, LaBelle, Fort Myers, Naples, La Jolla, Katie right here knows those areas very well. So she knows the area, and she's a dang realtor. Passed her real estate exam on her first try.
Yes, I passed the state test on the first try.
All right, let's go to. Oh, I have to go there. Get me to Oh, there's a bridge over there.
Do you want to go on the bridge?
Yeah, but I'm already in turn lane for here. Can I put your turn here? No, your turn. Okay.
It looks like you could go there, but then go there, so.
No, there's too much traffic coming at us. We're gonna have to turn here. Get me to the Louisville place. Next to Auburn. Maybe I can pull left here and swing back around town. I really like that bridge. I want to go on it. Marine Street. And as you know, Maine is known for their fishing industry.
Lewiston?
Yeah, that's it right there. Oh, I see another bridge up ahead.
Half a mile. Turn right onto Pleasant Street.
Okay, this works. Oh, I see a bridge up ahead, but we can get on that bridge. This area is just so beautiful. I mean, this state is gorgeous.
Don't get on that bridge.
That's a railroad bridge?
I don't even think there's an entrance to the bridge.
It's a railroad bridge. Look at that, so cool.
Yeah.
Man, I love this state. This state is jam-packed.
Turn right onto Pleasant Street.
It's got its own vibes, mild winters. Right, Katie? Mild
In
winters.
1,000 feet, turn right onto River Road.
If you're ready to trade the snow for some beaches, reach out to Catherine Gray.
Yes, I am a licensed realtor, and you are not a licensed realtor.
No, I am not a licensed realtor.
And he does not even
I
plan
barely
to
have a
sell
driver's
real estate.
license. I barely got a driver's license.
But that doesn't mean in the future he won't have a real estate
You're
license.
trying to encourage me to be somebody.
Yes,
I'm
he
a
is.
successful YouTuber.
Yes, he is upset.
I probably
that
make
he
more
is
money on
loved.
YouTube than you ever will selling houses. In your face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you so proud of this?
Because I'm a high school dropout, dang it.
You're supposed to turn there.
How do I know if neither you or Siri are talking?
But you can go on US 1.
Go, woman. Tell me where to do it. Where to go?
Up ahead, you're going to get on US 1.
If you just turn up the volume on that, I'd know where we're going.
I did.
It's like every summer, like when young couples start road tripping,
Mm-hmm.
like something horrendous happened. Now, there's another. Remember last year when we went to New York?
Mm-hmm.
There's the laundry people from Northport. So obviously we're
2
YouTube.
years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. So we're YouTube bloggers from Southwest Florida,
Yeah.
and we were on a road trip to New York. And there was another YouTube couple from Southwest Florida who was also on a road trip, and the guy decided to eliminate the female because we were also a travel blogging couple from Southwest Florida. People thought that it was us. Not cool at all. But now this year, there's already another couple that their female went missing on a road trip. So it's every summer as millennials head out to explore America. Their vacation, romantic getaway, vacation turns tragic. And let me explain to you why. If you've ever spent 10 days in a car with somebody, it's enough for somebody to consider the notion. Now,
I heard about a couple where the girl just like left the guy randomly somewhere in the
had
middle
enough
of
him.
like,
Yeah.
and
enough
then
of
drove
him.
back.
Yeah. No, yeah, you will. Please believe. Let's just stay on top of that, right?
Yes.
Please believe that spending 10, 15, 20 days in a car with somebody,
Can be
if being with somebody confined for that long is not for everybody.
yeah.
If you've noticed me and Katie on our road trips, or sometimes at each other's throats.
Yeah.
What am I doing
Keep in this lane, you're gonna go to the left in a moment.
In a quarter mile, slide left to stay on US 1 South.
here? Yeah, being in a car in a hotel room for 20 days with the same person, if like especially like I love how like it's usually like a young couple that's not even married
Yeah.
go on a road trip together. And
If you have it tested,
US
you're-
1 South.
yeah, it's just like a couple that they're not like really serious,
Mhm.
but they think they're gonna fall in love on a road trip. You're not gonna fall in love on a road trip. You're gonna like somebody's gonna disappear on a road trip, basically.
yeah.
It's not easy.
If you're looking to marry someone and you're looking to test your relationship,
Or end it
or
brutally.
you know, make sure you're actually with the right person, go on some road trips.
Yeah.
Take about a month off work, get in a car with them for a month. You'll figure out if you're
Settle
meant
your
to
will.
be.
Settle your will before you leave.
Yeah.
Continue
No,
on
these.
Old Portland Road for half a mile.
Trust me, what me and Katie do with these road trips is not something the average person can do with her. It ends marriages. A road tripping with somebody you love is the end of it. It really is. And there's peaks, periods where you're just like, it's frustrating because you're traveling is scary at times. Despite how beautiful it is. Now, of course, on this road trip, we've mostly gone to safe places except for Detroit.
Mhm.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Durham Road.
But yeah, don't ever assume that a road trip with somebody is going to make your relationship stronger.
Yeah.
It might break your relationship.
We have been married 14 years.
Next week,
Yes.
Turn right onto Durham Road.
In less than a week, we'll be married 14 years.
yes, that's why we're on a road trip to celebrate our anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for just not figuring this out 2 weeks into this.
Yeah.
2 weeks into this road trip, she figures out this is our anniversary. Congratulations, Katie.
Usually you forget.
Oh, right. But and then usually you just assume that I'm not romantic enough. Maybe I am.
Aww. You can't be romantic.
People's dogs are barking at home. There's people's dogs barking at home. You're watching this at home. Your dogs are barking, knocking over furniture.
Yeah, we'll get random emails Like,
you
you
broke
set
my lamp
dog and my kids
into
off.
a panic attack.
Yeah.
Like, I had somebody email me once like, Jose, I was watching your video. You started screaming, and my dog started barking and broke a lamp. You owe me a lamp. I'm like, I don't owe you a lamp.
Mm-hmm.
So I have one person who sent me an email like, Jose, I love watching your videos, but dang it, you got my dogs barking. My dogs got the neighbors barking. The neighbors' dogs started barking. The whole
My kids woke up.
The kids woke up, and then they got into a fight, and my wife screamed at me, and then now we're divorced. You ruined our marriage, Jose. Me screaming has ruined marriages. I'm sure there's like a guy that like hates me, but his wife loves my channel. She's just sitting there watching my YouTube videos like, dang it, you watching that stupid...
I hope not.
It's happened somewhere out there. Our channel's gotten almost 30 million views.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there's a woman who loves my channel, married to a guy who hates my channel, and at some point he's beat her over watching my videos. Like, oh my gosh,
Oh my gosh, I really hope not.
Yeah, it's happened. You can bet it's happened. 30 million views. Woman's like watching our YouTube channel like, oh my gosh, honey, Jose Katie came to our town. I'm like, yeah? He got me fired!
Okay.
Let me just tell you, road trips can get emotions flared up. So don't ever go on a road trip with somebody unless your relationship is proven and tried.
Or you're trying to prove and try a relationship.
Or end it briefly, abruptly in your relationship. Yeah, being in a car with somebody confined can be quite the stress factor.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that's Brunswick, Georgia. Home of the Brunswick stew. Maine.